Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be learning how to draft the pattern for the making of this stylish and beautiful bustier. Now if that sounds like something that you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe and let's get on with the tutorial. So guys, for the tutorial I'll be making use of my pattern paper, my ruler, my measuring tape, my sellotape, my marker, my biro, my calculator, scissors, and also my book of measurements. So the first thing I'll just go ahead to do is to fold the pattern paper into. Make sure that you have enough space to take in the body measurement and also the extra inches. I'll then go ahead to mark half an inch away from the top area to serve as my starting point, which is also our shoulder line. I will then proceed to connect the lines together and label that line SL, which means shoulder line is starting line. From the shoulder, I'll just go ahead to mark vertically downwards the breast length I'm working with, which is at 12 inches. Also the under bust area, which is at 16 inches. Now this person is very pretty. And then I'll go ahead to mark the waistline at 18 inches. Wow, that's really that length. So I'll have to go ahead to take this measurement all through and then connect the lines together. At the shoulder area, I'll just go ahead to divide my shoulder measurement by 2, and that gave me 7.5. I'll just go ahead to mark it here. I then went down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope, and at the neck picture, I just mark 3 inches for the width and 3 inches. So this is my neck region, this is my shoulder, and then from my shoulder slant that I went down by 1 inch, I'll just go ahead to measure my chest line, which is my bust divided by 6 plus 1.5, and after getting that, I'll just go ahead to determine I'll just go ahead to connect that to the straight line, and then I'll just determine the midpoint, and I'll just mark it like so. I'll be going out by half an inch to create my armhole curve, and after that I'll be put my neck of my foot by to create my armhole, and that is what I have to. Dividing my nipple to nipple measurement by 2, and that gave me 4, and I'll go ahead to take this measurement all the way to the waistline. From the midpoint of my shoulder, I'll just go ahead to connect this to the breast length. At the waist region, I'll be taking half an inch from the part that is facing my nipple to nipple region, and then I'll just go ahead to take 1.5 at the other side, and I'll just connect this to the under bust area. From that mark there, I'll just go ahead to just use my marker to slope this limb to create that design that you can see on the inspiration towards the breast length. So I just took this slant towards the breast length, and I just connected it all the way down. So guys, for the neck area, I'll just be going up from the chest line by 1.5 inch, and I'll just go ahead to connect it to the midpoint of my armhole curve, and I'll just use my ruler to just create that slope. Now from the midpoint of my shoulder, I'm not connecting it down to where my neck area is, and that just gave me my shoulder. And now I'll just go ahead to be taking all my measurement divided by 2, and I'll just be adding, I'll go ahead to add 2.5 inches for joining allowances and also for stitching allowances. Now the waist region, do well to replace your dart. So I took 2 inches there, and after measuring whatever I had, like my original waist plus divided by 4, and then after adding 2.5 inches, I went ahead to retake that dart measurement that we subtracted there. So I added 2 inches to that, and I just connected it together. Now after this, we are basically almost through with the front area, and I'm not going to shade that region there, so I'm going to be cutting through that place. So guys, at this point, I'll just go ahead to cut it all through. Please watch what I'm doing very carefully. Kindly ignore what I was doing. I was just trying to figure out, try and cut out the neck for the back, but I just later I decided against doing that, and I just went ahead to just cut only my front piece. So guys, this is what I have, and I'm just going to fold that intake there, and I'll use my sellotape to just join it together. So guys, this is what the band looks like, and then this is what the middle of the front looks like. Now that little allowance there, I'll just be going ahead to trim that off, because remember that we subtracted 2 inches, and then this is what I have. So I'll just be going ahead to cut the back piece. So guys, I've gone ahead to draft a basic bodice pattern for the back piece. So I have my zipper area, I have my shoulder slope, at that region there. I have my armhole and also my nipple to nipple measurement. So I'm just going ahead to just label these parts, that my breast length and also my waist. So this is what's making use for the back. Now next I'm just going ahead to do it to divide my shoulder slope by 2, and I'll just go ahead to connect it just like we did for the front one to the breast length, just like you can see. Now the next thing I'll just go ahead to do is to bring my front piece in order to know how long the band is. So like we measured actually 3 inches. After I measured it, but I just placed it like this and aligned it to the half length of the back, just in order to just make sure I get a perfect band. So I'll just go ahead to mark that region, take it 3 inches all the way across. So guys, I'll just go ahead to connect these lines together with my ruler. Now I'll be taking a dart of 1 inch, half inch for both sides, and I'll just go ahead to connect these lines up to the breast line area. Just like you see me demonstrating, go ahead to take the dart that way because it's so guys, just go ahead to connect it just the way you can see me connecting it, and I'll just go ahead to do all my major lines together. Now the next I'll just be going ahead to do is to go down by how deep I want the back neckline to be. So I want this to be exactly like the front neckline, and I'll just be going ahead to use my marker to measure all the important places that will be cutting out. After this, I'll just go ahead to take my bust and my waist measurements, and don't forget to replace the 1 inch that we took as the 1 inch that allowance. I'm going to replace that at the respective regions. After this, I'll go ahead to connect my lines together. Now after the next I'm just going ahead to do is to cut this out. Do take to notice the way I actually go about the cutting of this pattern. So guys, do pay attention to what I'm doing here. First of all, went ahead to fold the zipper area and then close up the darts for the band, and I'll just go ahead to open up the darts for the bodies and then use my sellotape to close it together just like you can see. So guys, I'm basically done with the drafting of the front and back piece for this beautiful dress. So guys, that will be all for this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, like and also comment. Thank you all and see you in my next one. Bye.